Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Beautiful day, little cooler, much more fall-like. We'll be at about 62 for the high, but then we get back up close to 70 for your Friday, and Saturday could be 75 again.
I hope so. I'd like 75. I'd like it to stay 75 all year long.
I mean, really, like, give me the cool breeze, low humidity, and 70 to 75. I think isn't that San Diego? Isn't that what we're talking about here?
I think that's the one spot that you're gonna get that most. Certainly not Florida. Certainly not other parts of California. But yeah, 75 every day. That's perfection.
Speaking of Florida, Milton has, cranking through Florida right now.
Yeah, our hearts are with you.
So I got a text yesterday from someone down there, and they said, this was early. This was like, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Hey, just lost power. And then they shut their cell phone off. They had to save their power on their cell phone. Of course. So, yeah, we're collecting with He Burritos with Troops. We're collecting all sorts of things and donations. The list is on our social media. You could drop off at the radio station. You could drop off in Bayshore. There's an address.
Do you take cash or just items?
They take anything. And, yeah, I mean, the best thing if you're wanting to do cash is Walmart gift cards, because you can always find a Walmart down there in Florida, Carolina, all those places. So they're saying instead of cash, if you can just get Walmart gift cards, that would be one of the best.
Because I think after everything that's happened down there, if I lived there, I'd have to get a generator.
Oh my God, yeah. That's a must-have, I think, down in that area.
Definitely.
So we're rooting for everyone down there, thinking about everybody, obviously.
Absolutely. Oof.
Yeah. Cande, much lighter news. Big news from Spirit Halloween. Are you ready for this?
I guess. You know how I feel about Halloween.
All right. Well, 10 Spirit Halloween locations in the Northeast at some point after Halloween will be switching over to Spirit Christmas.
Okay. Surprised it's not Halloween/Christmas.
They have
Why
announced.
Switch over? Just leave it open all year.
I'm actually surprised. Like, this can't be a new thing. They're announcing this in an article like it's a new thing. This sounds like it should have been going on forever now, but allegedly not so much. Now they're going to be called Spirit Christmas. They're going to have, the inflatables, the decor, the stocking stuffers, anything you could imagine. The 10 locations right now are in the Northeast U.S., and the company says Spirit Christmas is a new concept. We're hopeful it will resonate with our customers, and they want a festive retail experience. What do you think about Spirit Christmas?
When I go into a Costco, and it's September, and there are Halloween and Christmas decorations,
yes,
it gets on my nerves. But if you have a Halloween store, I could see switching it over to Christmas for profit.
Yeah, of course, for profit.
Christmas shops, if you're familiar with those stores, they do have all kinds of seasonal stuff besides Christmas during that time of year. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's not like places like this don't exist. As you mentioned, there are Christmas shops. There are, Costco's with Christmas stuff already, all that stuff. But yes, this is like a major brand, Spirit Halloween, now saying, hey, we're going to be Spirit Christmas as well. I think that'll resonate with a lot of the people shopping. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like.
In fact, I just ordered little lights to go in my windows for the holidays. So I guess I'm one of you.
You are not Scrooge this year. Well done.
Not Halloween, not Halloween. This is for the holidays. Thank you.
Right, of course. Cande, I want to get your take on this next article. I kind of teased this to you earlier in the hour. A guy at his wedding, there's a photo going viral. He's at his wedding reception, and he's working on his laptop in the middle of his own wedding reception. He's doing work on his laptop.
Oh, that is not a good sign.
Okay, right. We thought so, too. I'm sitting here reading, and I'm like, okay, that can't be good. Here's a little more context, and then I want you to tell me what you would do. So obviously the picture doesn't tell the whole story. And people are like, oh my God, this is so sad. This is crazy. Well, the groom's name is Casey Mackerel. And his boss didn't make him do it, actually. This guy is a co-founder of his own company. It is a software startup company. So he's the boss, this guy who got married, okay?
Okay.
The other co-founder explained in the picture they had just brought on a huge client that needed something immediately. And the only guy who could do it was this guy who was getting married.
Wow.
And it took him literally 5 minutes. So the picture makes it seem like he's working in his wedding, right?
I see what you're saying.
It took him 5 minutes, and his new bride was fine with it. She says, this is his business, this is his life, this is our livelihood.
And 5 minutes is nothing.
So you'd be okay with that?
I'd be okay with that. Now,
Brian,
if he was on it through the entire reception, that computer might be broken over his head. Just saying.
Brian breaks out his laptop, middle of your wedding reception, so you guys could make a couple of bucks, and it takes 5 minutes. You're good with that?
I'm good with that.
Okay, see, you can't really tell everything from one photo.
I'm reasonable.
You know, you are not the witch that I thought you were.
No.
You're so kind, Cande.
I like to come from a place that I scare people. I do start there. Like, yeah, be scared of me. That's right. But really, I'm very mellow and kind and loving.
You have sometimes the tough guy
Right.
image.
Exterior, that's right. But inside it's fluff.
You are a flower child from the 60s.
Well, I wanted to be. I was 10 in 1969, so I was a little short on age, but yes.
Yes, but you were at Woodstock birthing a baby, as we all know.
That is not true.
Could you just I know you were 10 during Woodstock, but it sounds so much better if you were in the corner having a baby at Woodstock, okay?
I don't think that is a good thing. I wouldn't want to do that. I would have liked to have been there, definitely, at some point, but I was too young. But we did go, as you know, the old story. I lived in Monticello, and we drove up there the few days before it started. People were gathering, and it was a very interesting time.
You got to see the whole layout of what was happening up there.
Got to see a lot of people walk in, a lot of people, everybody friendly, everybody. Felt such an energy, it's hard to explain.
No, I get it. You are there right now in your mind, aren't you?
I am in the car with my family. Yes, I was just 1 minute ago.
That is beautiful. Cande, we're going to save the Croc story for 8:48. I have a podiatrist who is weighing in on Crocs.
He's on my side.
We will discuss. You got your national days and good news stories at that time as well. Bald and the Beautiful coming up less than 20 minutes, about 8:12. We have a beautiful fall day. Little chillier. High of only 62. We warm up tomorrow back to about 70, and then Saturday about 75. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.